Warning, you are not watching Siskel and Ebert.
You are now entering Wang World.
So time to go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang as usual, but before we get into the movie review for The Northman, let's get down to housekeeping. You know, social media in the description box down below. Obviously, that's where it's always at. I sell paintings on Etsy.com. If you want to buy a painting from Strange Wang, you can do that if you hit the link. And if you do,
I appreciate that.
But if you want to help out the channel in other financial ways, we got a coffee account, we got a Patreon. Donate to that. Patreon, you get extra videos. Coffee is just saying, hey, like what you're doing. But let's get down to brass tacks. The Northman, I gave a 7.8 out of 10 Wangs.
Why?
Because The Northman is masterfully directed. Robert Eggers, he's going in a new direction this time. It feels like, based on the trailer and everything. And I guess my expectations were just in the wrong place. I was expecting a very action heavy. And the action we do get in this film is quite phenomenal. But I was just, felt like I was lied to in the trailer.
Oh, really? That sucks.
One thing I can say about this movie is Robert Eggers, even with the Nordic dialogue, he makes a very clear, coherent movie. Starts off very good pacing by him. You know, the motivation, you know, these characters, the relationships that are set up, the motivation behind it, the act. In the first, what feels like 10 minutes of the movie, boom, 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 you're in the mix. Let's get this fucking story started. So the pacing, the clearness, the clarity of his vision.
That's perfection.
The acting is great too. I mean, if you look at this film on paper, it gets an A in every department. But when that story is off the paper on the screen, to me, I didn't get the investment I needed to fully fledge for the revenge. Because the whole part of a revenge movie is for you to get behind the person who's going after the revenge and rooting for them. Wanting them to cut the motherfucker's head off that cut their father's head off. Who's fucking their mom. Things like that, like in Conan the Barbarian. That movie, very similar.
Am I lying?
At the end of the movie, I'm like, I hope Schwarzenegger kills James Earl Jones. I'm invested. I'm behind that character of Conan. This movie, I'm like, the action scenes will look fucking great. Man, Robert Eggers, I know this is from a book or whatever, but that shit looks like that Star Wars movie where that motherfucker comes Darth Vader. That's what I was thinking. I was invested in the character and how he's going to die. But I still was entertained enough to keep my eyes on the screen. And that's good.
I guess.
I don't know if I said it. I might have. Short-term memory loss. 420 was the other day. But there's nothing technically wrong with this movie. It's just me and my investment and my expectation of this movie based on the trailers. I guess it just didn't live up to it for me, which sucks. Is it a great movie? Yes. Am I going to buy it on Blu-ray and watch it? Yes, because it's going to look incredible in 4K. It's going to be something that I like pick up first, second day. Hopefully it gets a steelbook and I pop that son bitch in. And I'm mesmerized for 2 hours and 14 minutes. But sitting in this theater with that expectation, it left me a little empty inside. It left me wanting more. And if you've seen the movie, probably won't get a sequel. But those are my thoughts and opinions about The Northman. Tell me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Scroll back up to the like button, share the video.
And then what?
Subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.